In this video, you will learn about the properties of logarithms. What we need to be able to do with our logarithms is to be able to expand and condense logarithmic expressions. There are only 3 rules that we have that allow us to do that. The first is the product rule, which says the log of a product is equal to the sum of the logs. For example, log base a of m times n is the log base a of m plus the log base a of n. So I have a couple of examples here. Here we have log base 3 of 9 times 27, which if we break it up will become the log base 3 of 9 plus the log base 3 of 27. Each of these are also powers of 3. So if we think about what a logarithm is, we could say, what power do I have to raise 3 to get 9? That would give us 2. And what power do I have to raise 3 to get 27? That would be 3, for a final result of 5. For our next example, we have log base 3 of 9 times 40, which will break up as the log base 3 of 9 plus the log base 3 of 40. And again, this expression here says, what power do I have to raise 3 to get 9? So we'll get 2 plus log base 3 of 40. Our third example, because we have a product, will be the natural log of 12 plus the natural log of 53. And then our last example will be the log base t of 8 plus the log base t of y. The next rule that we have for logarithms is called the quotient rule. It says the log of a quotient is the difference of the logs. So for example, log base a of m divided by n is the log base a of m minus the log base a of n. So we'll break this one up, the first one, as log base 2 of 64 minus the log base 2 of 8. Again, we can ask ourselves, what power do we have to raise 2 to get 64? And that is 6. And what power do we have to raise 2 to get 8? And that would give us 3. And 6 minus 3 gives us 3. The second example here, we'll do log base 2 of 16 minus the log base 2 of 90. Again, the log base 2 of 16 is 4 minus the log base 2 of 90. We could simplify this more, but I'm going to leave that right now. The next example, if we break this up as a difference, we'll have the natural log of 52 minus the natural log of 14. And our last example here would be log base t of 8 minus log base t of w. The third rule that we have for logarithms is called the power rule. It says the log of something to a power is the power times the log of that something. In other words, we can bring this power, p, down in front of the log. Now we do have to be a little bit careful with this rule. I'll show you an example in just a moment, but let's take a look at this example. Log base 3 of 27 to the 4th. If I bring this 4 down in front, I have log base 3 of 27. Simplifying this further, what power do I have to raise 3 to get 27? That's 3. and our final result is 12. In this second example, if I bring this 2 down in front, 2 times the log base 3 of 14. If I bring this 3 down in front, I have 3 times the natural log of 12. And then for our final example, 8 times the log base t of w. Now, just a cautionary tale. Sometimes, if I have the log base 3 of 5t to the 4th, for example, I cannot bring this 4 down in front because it only applies to the t. So what I would need to do is first recognize this as a product, log base 3 of 5 plus log base 3 of t to the 4th, and then bring this 4 only in front of this log. So log base 3 of 5 plus 4 times the log base 3 of t.